What a mess at the Oxford Union. A highly anticipated debate between India and Pakistan has completely imploded, sparking a war of words with accusations of sabotage and cowardice flying in every direction. Let's break down what happened. The debate, titled "The House Believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy," was supposed to be a major event, but just hours before it was scheduled to start on November 27th, it all fell apart. Indian speaker and lawyer J. Sai Deepak took to X, formerly known as Twitter, with a detailed timeline that paints a chaotic picture. He alleges this was a deliberate Pakistani gambit to avoid the debate. According to Deepak, the whole thing felt unstable from the start. He pointed out that key positions at the Oxford Union, like the president and treasurer, are currently held by Pakistani nationals, including the alleged son of Pakistan's Minister of Defense Production. The trouble really began just 2 days before the event, when the original high-profile Indian speakers, former Army Chief General Naravane and Dr. Subramanian Swamy, had to pull out due to unavoidable commitments. This led to a last-minute scramble. Deepak, who was already on board, managed to recruit to UK-based speakers Manu Kajoria and Satish K. Sharma to form the new Indian team. Then, on the day of the debate, things got even stranger. Deepak says he got a call at 3:13 p.m. just as his team was about to leave for Oxford. The call was from the Union, informing him that the Pakistani delegation, which included prominent figures like Haina Rabbani Kar and Kawaya Muhammad Asif, hadn't even landed in London yet. So, the Indian team understandably decided not to make the trip. But here's the twist. Deepak claims he later received confirmation that the Pakistani delegation had, in fact, landed and was already checked into a hotel in Oxford. This revelation led him to launch a blistering attack, accusing the Pakistani side of deserting the battlefield even before the battle begins. He suggested they simply lacked the courage to face a live, unscripted debate. He didn't spare the Oxford Union's leadership either, criticizing them for allowing the prestigious institution to be dragged in muck and used as a mouthpiece for the Pakistan High Commission. Indian politician Priyanka Chaturvedi also weighed in, tweeting, "Pakistan is crying again over an Oxford Union debate. This is for the record. Once again they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list. Now, let's look at the other side of the story. The Pakistan High Commission in London released a completely different statement. They claim the Indian delegation, which they still listed as the original lineup of General Naravain, Dr. Swami, and Sachin Pilot, had withdrawn at the last minute. They framed this as India handing Pakistan a walkover and suggested it showed a lack of confidence in defending India as security policy in a neutral and intellectually rigorous debate. So, who do you believe? On one hand, you have J-Sai Deepak providing a detailed, minute-by-minute account of what he calls a deliberate setup and a last-minute no-show by the Pakistani team. On the other hand, you have the official statement from the Pakistan High Commission claiming the Indian side backed out. One thing is clear. What was supposed to be a serious intellectual discussion has descended into a public feud. The Oxford Union, one of the world's most famous debating societies, is caught in the middle of this international spat. Was it a case of logistical failure? A deliberate act of sabotage? Or just a massive misunderstanding? The truth seems to depend on who you ask. It's a bizarre end to what could have been a landmark debate. Instead of arguments and counter-arguments on a prestigious stage, we're left with accusations and conflicting narratives on social media. What do you think really happened here? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on stories like this, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.